Here's what's so great about the key lock sequence. You can use it to quickly get a date with a girl you just met. You can use it to turn things around on a girl who's losing interest, and you can even use it to spark things back up with a girl that got away. Because it can be adjusted for just about any situation, it allows you to put girls on texting autopilot. This means never having to stand there like an idiot with your phone in your hand with no clue what to write. You just sit back and let the sequence do the work. Why does it work so well? It's pretty simple, really. Remember how you learned attraction isn't black or white, and that a woman's opinion of you can change by the month, week, day, even by the hour? The key lock sequence uses this to your advantage by sparking positive emotions in her and anchoring them to you. Displaying this attractive communication causes her to make a snapshot judgment that you're a fun, cool guy, and allows you to capitalize on this attention as quickly as possible and get her out while the pump is primed, before that window closes again and you're shit out of luck. Okay, Bobby, I get it. I can see how displaying attractive communication is more effective than boring text I normally send, but how do I do it, and what do I actually write? Glad you asked, because I've got a really good answer for you. Like I said, my name is Bobby Rio, and for the past few years, I've developed a reputation as the go-to guy for learning how to talk in a way that captures a woman's attention, has you stand out from the crowd, and makes it easy to escalate things to a more physical level. Now, I also wish I could take credit for the key lock sequence, but I can't. Truth be told, for a long time, I carried a dirty little secret. Even though I was a Jedi master at drawing out a woman's fun, flirtatious, and sexy side in person and teaching other guys how to get the same results, I was clueless when it came to transmitting that same attractive communication over text. In fact, texting was my Achilles heel. If I told you how many hot, horny women I lost because of subpar texting skills, it would make a grown man cry. I still cringe thinking about it. Luckily, I'm not an idiot, and I was smart enough to get help. I hope you are too. Enter Rob Judge. Rob's tiny apartment has been a revolving door of New York City's hottest women. See, Rob is able to consistently achieve a near impossible feat. He's able to consistently turn phone numbers into dates from women who have hundreds of other guys breathing down their necks. Guys that are richer, better looking, and even more connected in the city than him. Yet night after night, these women are waking up naked in his apartment. And I had to know his secret. So I took the train into New York and met him at a grungy little dive bar on the top of the old Bentley Hotel, where over the course of a few hours and a dozen or so Coronas, Rob explained to me exactly where I was messing up, and then he laid out the entire key lock sequence, pulling out his cell phone and showing me example after example of this stuff in action. 20 minutes of scrolling through his text message archive on his iPhone, and I was sold. When I used the exact sequence to get a girl who had been avoiding me for months back to my place, I became a disciple. So I started to share some of these secrets with a few of my students, and I watched that they used this exact material to get responses from girls that had been blowing them off, set up dates with girls they hadn't talked to in months, bring out the sexual side of girls who had previously seemed frigid or cold. During that same period, Rob continued to refine, test, and perfect these techniques. When you meet as many girls as he does, you get a lot of practice. The next thing we know, both our inboxes are full of guys begging us to share the secret sauce. Rob has even had guys pay him over $2,000 to fly into New York and learn this stuff in person. Finally, I convinced him to package up what both of us have learned about using this magnetic form of text messaging to kickstart a woman's desire for you into a simple, step-by-step program we call Magnetic Messaging, Unleashing the Key Lock Sequence.